Yo, what's up gamers, it's me, KipsterMC, and for this video I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic, the hit MMO from 2011 by BioWare, and I think it's also the only remaining piece of work from the old Star Wars Expanded Universe before Disney changed what was canon and what wasn't. Since this game still gets updates this very day and has even had expansions after Disney declared the old Expanded Universe to be non-canon. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new character to do a series on for these Star Wars The Old Republic videos. So for the first character I'll be doing, I'm going with the Galactic Republic. So the four classes to choose from are Jedi Knights, Jedi Counselors, Smugglers, and Troopers. So for Jedi Knight, you can be either a Jedi Guardian or a Jedi Sentinel. Those are the subclasses for it. And for Jedi Counselor, Jedi Sage, and Jedi Shadow. For Smuggler, it's Gunslinger and Scoundrel. Gunslinger and Scoundrel. And for Trooper, it is Commando and Vanguard. Granted, the subclass does not determine anything about the plot, really. It's more a gameplay related thing. The main class itself, so Jedi Knight, Jedi Counselor, Smuggler, or Trooper, well, each of those classes has their own story. So I'm going through the Jedi Knight story as a Jedi Sentinel because they dual wield lightsabers. Not really sure why you would want to say no to that. And for species, I'm just going to do a human. For your place, I don't really have all that much access to in terms of what class I do, so I'm just sticking with human.
I've dedicated my life to serving others.
Now, the character creation. So, set everything to standard, and just gonna figure out from.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy. May the Force be with you.
That's just like Luthor right there.
Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Now I'm just kind of going through options for my character real quick.
Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Alright, kind of generic. And then now I'm going to go ahead and figure out a name, and then after the open call I will be back. Alright, the opening crawl is done, so basically what it said was the Jedi Temple on Coruscant was destroyed by the Sith Empire, and a lot of Jedi were killed in the process, so the remaining Jedi are now on an ancient Jedi planet called Tython, training a new generation of Jedi, including our character, who at this point is just a Padawan. Well, my character, I mean. And I guess the character that any of you guys watching this have, if any of you play this game and do the Jedi Knight storyline. Anyway, it is time for the story to begin. And there's my character.
Welcome to Tython, Padawan. Everyone at the temple is looking forward to meeting you. Your former masters praise your combat skills. They say you're becoming an expert duelist.
Just gonna be humbled on a Knight's kind of do light side Jedi.
Best.
The Jedi Council will assign you a new master to oversee your final trials. You'll be tested in ways you can't imagine. But when you leave Tython, you'll know what it means to be a Jedi Knight. More importantly, you'll know yourself.
I'm eager to face these trials. Where do I start?
There's a speeder here that will take you to... Hang on. I'm getting an emergency signal.
Oh boy, where can the signal be?
Flesh Raiders, armed with blasters? He must be mistaken.
Well, mistaken or not, that Padawan is under attack.
They've never come this close before. Flesh Raiders are a species of hostile natives. They are smart enough to use tools and violent beyond reason. I'm sending every able-bodied Jedi down to the Padawan Training Grounds right away. Especially you.
What makes me any better than the others?
You've been trained for dangers like this. I know I can count on you. Take the speeder outside to the training grounds, push back the Flesh Raiders, and find out if they're really using advanced weapons. Go. I'll catch up with you after I alert the Jedi Council. May the Force be with you.
So why would a Jedi who's under attack be lying about the Flesh Raiders using blasters, though?
I'm afraid the Gnarls are no longer an ideal place for Padawans.
We live in dangerous times. Where would you send them?
No, if you're wondering when this game takes place, it's about 3,700 years before the Phantom Menace. I think it's 300 years after the Knights of the Old Republic games, which were about 4,000 years before the Phantom Menace. So as you can tell, the technology is similar to what we see in the films, but not quite as advanced. Also, if you notice, I've got these two sticks on my back. Those are practice blades before Padawans at this point in the timeline would get their own lightsabers. Alright, so I just gotta defeat these Flesh Raiders, who in my honest opinion, sort of like humanoid hammerhead sharks, or yeah, hammerhead sharks. But yeah, also when you defeat enemies, they drop loot that you can pick up. Oh, this name's right here. Yeah, I leveled up already. Man, it was a lot faster to level up on the earlier levels than it is to level up on later levels. This is a level 7 and he's got a red lightsaber already. Not really sure why.
You're unharmed. Good. Flesh Raider shot me in the leg while I was rescuing some Padawans. Don't know where these things got blasters, but I know how to use them. I've been evacuated to a med center, but the fighting isn't over.
I'll push back the enemy, whatever it takes.
We need to stop them at the source. Another Padawan found a cave tunnel the Flesh Raiders used to enter this valley. I need you at that tunnel, making sure the Flesh Raiders don't get any more reinforcements through it.
I'm not sure what you expect me to do by myself.
You won't be alone long. Master Orgus Din is on his way there too. We need to end this conflict before anyone else gets hurt. Find the tunnel along the mountain range. May the Force be with you.
Alright. We'll just check the map using M. N is for the companions and contacts. Now that I've got it, I've only just started. M. Then again, the two keys are right next to each other on the keyboard and then the alphabet. Anyway. Just gotta... more Flesh Raiders. I saw that saying. Where also would they get the Jedi Training Blades from? Because they comment on the blasters a whole bunch, but never on the training blades. At least not that I know of. Or at least right now they're commenting on the blasters, not the training blades. Yeah, though, so in fact that the training blades are just long sticks that have a bit of electricity running through them or something like that. Some kind of energy. I'm sorry, I'm not completely 100% knowledgeable on. I'm sorry that I don't have a really encyclopedic knowledge of Star Wars. So I know some people might get kind of mad about that. But again, it's really just a simple mistake on my part, just because I don't study every single minor detail about any series. A lot of details, yes, but not every single minute one. Alright, that's 2 Flesh Raiders down, or 8 Flesh Raiders down, I mean. One of those 2. There's 2 to go for the bonus mission of just hitting a bunch of Flesh Raiders. And now I'm level 3.
Stop struggling, Padawan. Your life was over the moment you set foot here.
That's kind of cool.
Because the Order must evolve, and you are weak.
Whoever you are, step away from that
Did you
Padawan.
just call a Padawan weak?
You are
You're
dangerous. You killed my soldiers.
Speaking of Flesh Raiders.
Not attacking, cleansing. And we have only begun.
Lay down your weapons. I don't want to hurt you.
The old order is dead. Long live the new order.
Well then. His plan certainly didn't last long.
You two all right? What happened here? Thank the Force that you're both safe. This man's no Jedi. At least not one of us.
Well, he didn't really have a red lightsaber, so he could have been a Sith. Although some Sith in this game have purple lightsabers. Meanwhile, in the films, the only purple lightsaber we've seen is that of a Jedi. Granted, that part that was kind of Samuel Jackson demanded it, so George Lucas kind of had no choice.
He organized the attack on the training grounds. Called the Flesh Raiders his soldiers.
I warned the Council these natives aren't mindless beasts. This is proof. This lightsaber, there's something familiar about it. Strange. You held off all these attackers by yourself with only a practice saber. Impressive.
Technically it was 2 practice sabers, not 1.
I followed my
Dual
instincts.
wielding Jedi.
That's all.
They served you well. This battle's over, but we don't want any more Flesh Raiders coming through here.
Oh my gosh, he's causing the visuals to glitch out.
That should hold them back for now.
I can see why you're a Jedi Master.
When you get as old as me, you'll learn a few tricks. Not yet. I'll get you to a med center. You seem all right to travel alone. Report to the Jedi Council.
Roger, roger.
This valley isn't safe yet. I don't feel good about leaving.
We have Jedi Knights rooting out the last attackers. You're needed elsewhere. Follow the path leading out of this valley. You'll find the Jedi Temple through the mountain pass. See you there.
Or I could also just take a speeder to the temple. So if you'll notice on the bottom of my screen, I've got these attacks. Strike, which is just the standard attack for the Jedi Knight. typically the attack with the 1 key when you start going through starting campaign, when you start going through the game, is your standard one. Then slash is just simply some extra damage on the opponent, but takes up some of this little meter right here, which for the Jedi Knight is focus meter, and force sleep, which basically allows you to jump to the nearest enemy and deal a bit of damage to them. After I get back to the Jedi Temple, I should probably, back since I haven't been to it yet, but when I get to the Jedi Temple, I should probably go ahead and check to see how long I've been recording for. So, there will be a bit of a pause in footage. Am I wrong about these flesh raiders looking a bit like humanoid hammerhead sharks? So, because honestly, that's what they look like to me. Except they're more of a brownish red rather than gray. I gotta say, the fact that this game has been running strong for almost a decade now, with not really any sign of stopping anytime soon, does show how successful a game this is. Well, I'm guessing that guy is a I think he's a Jedi Consular, because I saw him using an attack that the Consular has, where they basically grab a chunk of ground with the force and throw it at an enemy. And that person was flying. At least that's what it looked like.
Womi topi. Chuba da maxa. Womi topi.
Alright, now I am going to head to the Jedi Temple via speeder.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Yeah, you can tell that these are definitely predecessors of the kind of stuff we see in the films. In fact, I think one of the Republic vehicles was designed to be a sort of predecessor to the X-Wing, or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to be right back after I check how long I've been recording for. Alright, so I am gonna finish this video off in a few minutes. But first I'm going to go ahead and do a few more things.
Padawan, I'm Satil Shan, leader of the Jedi Council. I'd like to speak privately with you before we meet with the others.
You have my full attention, Master. What do you need?
This isn't a discussion for a comm channel. Come to my meditation room in the temple. We'll talk there.
Alright, must be something serious then. Actually, I already know what it is. Really, the stuff I don't know is basically everything after Tython. Well, I do know that after you're done on Tython, you go to Coruscant, because every single class after you're done on the starting planet, you then go to the capital planet for your faction. Oh my gosh.
Welcome, Padawan. The temple is already buzzing with accounts of your heroism in the training grounds.
She must have been
Master Orgus
Super Saiyan. Okay,
and
that
the Force user
was my
armed with a
first.
lightsaber. It must have been a disturbing confrontation. Are you alright?
I'm sorry things ended in violence, but I'm glad to be alive.
Taking a life affects the living Force, and the one who does the killing. This is why Jedi enter battles calmly, with reason. Emotions like fear and anger lead to the dark side.
The man I fought wasn't angry or fearful.
Not on the surface, perhaps. As the Jedi Code teaches us, there is no emotion, there is peace. Remember those words when times are darkest. And take this. The Code is a source of strength, but some backup never hurts. I'll see you soon in the Council chambers.
Now that I think about the practice displays are probably more painful than regular lightsabers because the practice blades are basically no laws designed to have a bunch of heat on them. Compared to lightsabers, which is beams of heat. Or beams of energy, or it's complicated. Yeah, speaking of things being predecessors in this game compared to what we see in the films, that's an astromech droid during the Old Republic era. In the Old Republic era, astromech droid was actually made into Lego form at one point because they made like 5 Old Republic sets for Lego, or Lego made them, like 2 battle packs and 3 larger sets. The Jedi Council.
I searched the temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
The enemy I faced wanted to destroy the Jedi Order. Can't get much darker than that.
Well, that brightened up the room.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds.
Well, I guess it can
This is
get
Master Kiwix, and
darker
our extremely
than,
vocal Padawan.
trying to destroy the
The
entire
other masters
Jedi Order.
are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
I think you've been misinformed.
We clearly underestimated the natives. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in him, stronger than I've seen in decades.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
Yay, I've got a new master.
I'll complete my final trials once we've dealt with the Flesh Raiders.
That is what you should aspire
Hopefully
to,
this
Kira.
doesn't
You'll find supplies
become
in my
a
chambers
Padawan
downstairs.
situation where
Go
my
equip
training
yourself.
ends,
I'll meet
or
you
my
there.
training ends and I get knighted because my master gets killed by a Sith. Just so you know, I have no idea if that happens, so it's technically not a spoiler if that ends up being the case. Okay, double red lightsaber, because the Jedi Shadow subclass of the Consular class gets to wield a double bladed lightsaber. Kind of like how the Jedi Sentinel subclass gets to wield 2 lightsabers. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, whoops, wrong way. I forgot that I have to get some supplies from Master Orders' chambers first, and then head to the Twilight Village. But I suppose this would be a good point to stop for this video. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button, or click on the like button. And if you want to see more of my videos, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button underneath the video. It's the easiest spot. And if you want to be notified of my future uploads, then you can also click on the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And I will be back in my next video. This is Kipster MC, signing out.